And to see what's it called?
A goimel?
That's perfect. Last night to say it. If you remind me in an hour, if you think of us, what's it called of it? Also have to say a goimel. Forgot about that as well. I wanted to say today, but then they didn't do the laning, and then. Wow, Yerushalayim Kodesh.
Yerushalayim Shal Kodesh. Yerushalayim Kodesh. Musa, Musa, how do you, Susa? Yo. Where are you going, Moses?
I'm going to Kever David HaMelech. I'm going to the first thing you do. I was actually contemplating about this because it says there's a pasuk that says that Yaakov Avinu was buried Rachel in Beit Lechem because he said that for thousands of years to come, when people come into Yerushalayim, on the way into Yerushalayim, they go to Kever Rachel. They go to the Mama. On the way in, you go to the Mama, of course, to visit first thing.
Bethlehem, Rachel.
Yeah. So, with them. I don't have a sitter, and I want to. I'm ready to late.
Can't dive in there because there's an idol there?
Why? What's the idol?
Oh no, I was just asking.
No, I would love to dive in that minion. Actually, looked really, really holy.
I was joking.
Looked really, really holy. But
there was a dego.
But I want to say Karbanos before, and I don't have a sitter, and I don't know Karbanos by heart perfectly. So even though they're davening from their phone, but I don't know. I wouldn't want to use my phone to daven. It's like, doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. I really could have used it just for Karbanos. Think I could go back. Yeah.
You hold your ladder daven in front of a flag, to a flag, whatever, with a flag.
What does that mean? Your ladder is preferable. What?
What's Mike doing on his phone, everyone?
I'm googling Karbanos to pray, but I don't need to pray, right? Okay. Either way, I was both saying that so you go to the Mama, you go to Kever Rachel, but I didn't make it there yet. I should have went to last night. But once you get into Yerushalayim, you come to Jerusalem. What do you do first thing before anything? You go to the Holy Wall, okay? But before you go to the Holy Wall, before you do anything, you gotta go visit. You gotta go to the King.
Yeah.
You gotta go visit the King. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're gonna go to King David's thingy, Kever. Then we'll go there because that's what I'm doing.
Rabbi, teach me Torah.
Look at me. Should we
Moish, let's hear Chazandek.
I left it at home.
Here's my Chazandek. Show them your Chazandek. That's a Chazandek from Moish. That's a good question. 10 points if you know where the word Chazandek comes from. That's a good one.
It's very. The hint is that it's related to the place where we were before. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. That's true. It's tied into.
It's not related, but it has something to do. Right.
Right. Exactly. It's tied into the place where we were for the 10-point picture.
Right.
It's a good call, Mike. How does the Rebbe walk up steps? Let's see. Right foot, left foot.
Right foot, left foot, or right foot first? would say left foot first. Because then right foot is like the higher. What is it? Nah, no.
I think. Okay, I hear what you're saying. Depends. I read something interesting last week.
I think it's right foot first though. Okay.
I read that the cholam is the higher world, and the dot is what gives it power, but the dot is on top of the letter, because it's the higher world, and in the higher world, it gets its life force from above. The shuruk's in the middle, and it can connect above-wards or downwards. The chirik is our world below, and it gets its sustenance from below. That's why the dot is below the letter in the chirik. But the higher world gets its sustenance from above it. The lower world gets its sustenance from below it. Our foundation is below us. The higher world, its foundation is above it. I don't know how that tied into what we were talking about, but I thought it did at some point. I don't remember what we were talking about much.
No, because it's just, we were talking about the right foot, left foot first.
Ah, exactly.
It's a step.
Exactly. So I was trying to say that one that's leading is
right.
the.
It's kind of similar to like Achor and Chavit. Like the last one is like who do you like sometimes like you would think the first person that, let's say, gets a bracha under the chuppah is the highest, but really the guy who gets the bracha achrita, the last bracha is even higher.
Mm-hmm.
Because okay, it's like the end of Shabbos is the highest.
Ravin to Ravin.
Ravin to Ravin.
Sweet
Or
of sweet.
The highest is a build-up. To get to a high place to build, it doesn't happen in 1 second. But then there's also a concept of happening in 1 second. Like the Gula. Or like Yeshua Hashem Karachayim.
Like the blink of an eye.
It's like
Salvation
you go
of
from
Hashem.
the lowest to the highest.
Right.
In a second.
Right, so with right foot, left foot, right foot first means the right foot is the foundation, but only in the higher worlds. In the lower worlds,
What?
I was going to say in the lower worlds not. The second one might be the foundation because it's below, but I don't know if below equals second.
Right.
Alright, so you were telling us where you're going.
Yeah, we're going to King David.
King David. Yeah. Oh, say, can't you see? Honestly, I don't even remember where we just came from. Whoa. Would you prefer your son in school singing the American national anthem or the Hatikva national anthem?
What kind of question is that?
I'm asking you, what do you think is better for a Jewish child for their
Of course,
chinuch?
the Hebrew, the Jewish national.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know I'm putting this on YouTube, right?
But you put what do you? Yeah,
I'm saying
listen,
you don't mind.
I don't consent to you putting any of my videos or anything from me on YouTube. But
I know, but I'm saying
How
you
about
don't
how-
you
I'm
don't
saying-
you don't think you
what's
don't
wrong?
think
Of
that's
course it's better.
you don't think it's krum and you don't mind the whole world
No,
knowing
I'll
you're
tell you how. I'll
dumb?
tell you why it's not gross. Because the whole concept of the reason why you're anti the, let's say, Israeli government is because they learn from the American government. The American government is better. That's stronger.
Mm-hmm.
The Israeli government is a little better. I'm not saying it's good. You worked out. So we're just yo, what's up, bro?
Good Shabbos.
Wow. Nice.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Meaning, I believe me. But anyway, that's first of all. Second of all, I don't believe in the national anthem. I don't connect that with the government. I don't know. In my eyes, I think was just the national anthem of the Jewish people. It's just like, I don't know. We live in Israel, it's a country. Nothing to do with what the government does. Or I could be more anti-government than you. Doesn't mean I will still sing. I'll still could sing the national anthem. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
You're against what? You're
I'm
against.
saying I wouldn't count you as a minion from now on.
It's good to have you.
Well, can you leave me 7 packs of cigarettes when you go to daven?
I'm not going left, it's going one thing. Yeah, it's right there, what it is. So.
I took 3.
Okay. No
5. I'll be right outside the tomb.
Okay,
Perfect. Good Shabbos.
Shabbos.
B'Shem Kol Yisrael. Oh, and I need a... Oh, no, nothing. Okay, B'Shem Kol Yisrael. Okay. Alright, 2 points if you know where I am, but you should be able to know where I am from the video itself, so it's not that, like, complicated to read what it said and listen to what I said, but yeah, and what I said, whatever.